My name is Tony Keogh. I'm from Cornucopia Restaurant and I am here today to show you guys how you can use some common leftover ingredients in your kitchen. I'm vegan myself, so these will be vegan recipes, but they can be adopted, of course, if you wanted to add anything else to them. And I will give suggestions as I go. The banana pancakes are made from mottled bananas, the ends of condiments really, and some yogurt. Now the reason I've chosen banana pancakes is bananas are an ingredient that we all tend to pick up in the supermarket, like many fruits, apples, oranges, pineapples, melons, full of good intention of using the fruits of course as the week goes on, but more often than not the fruits are ending up inching their way towards the compost heap. This banana for example is starting to get a little bit mottled, but it's fine to use now and it'll be fine still in a few days. The more mottled it becomes, the more flavoursome it becomes, and when it gets really brown it's actually nice in banana pie, nice in banana bread, nice and soft. We're going to make banana pancakes today. So I've got one banana here, so we've got a few ingredients here. First thing we have here is some oats. So I'm going to drop some oats into the blender. I'm using a NutriBullet here, which I find fantastic. They're cheap, handy and really effective at pureeing and breaking down. To break down most things. So oats in first. About 90 grams of oats. We're going to add our dry ingredients first. Now we have some spices here and some bits and pieces. So I'll explain. I've got 5 things on the plate here. I have baking powder. There's actually about 3 teaspoons of baking powder there. Now you want a good bit of baking powder there to give it a bit of rise. And now we've got a spice mix behind it. So I have clove, I have ground ginger and I have cinnamon. Now if you don't have those spices at home, it doesn't matter. You can use anything. You can use cake spice, mixed spice, allspice, no spice. Whatever works really. And the next ingredient is something you may not have at home. This just adds to the texture. This is called psyllium husks. You get this in some supermarkets and you get it in all health food stores. If you don't have psyllium husks, you can also use ground flaxseed or ground linseed, which is a very common ingredient in supermarkets. But again, it's optional. It just adds to the texture. It kind of replaces the egg in the pancake. This is a gluten-free pancake as well, so every little bit helps, should I say. All these little ingredients help bring it together. So that's our dry mix. Next to go in is our banana. So we've got one banana here. Take it up, break it, drop it in. We're going to use some syrup. I have agave syrup here. Now if you don't have agave, you can use maple, you can use golden, you can even use sugar. This is a fantastic ingredient, I have to say. I use this at home in so much. It's got a very low GI as well. About a tablespoon. Now, a good tablespoon. And here then I have a little bit of soya milk. Soya milk is just a little bit of liquid to help blend it up. And in with the soya milk, I've added a little bit of fat, which is just a tablespoon of oil. You can use coconut, rape, or you can use sunflower. They're really the best oils to use. If you're using coconut oil, just make sure you've melted it first. Blend this up. I have my NutriBullet here. And there we are. That's our banana pancakes. Let's see. You can see the way the oil is moving around. It's moving a bit freer in the pan, which means it's ready to go. So I'm just going to dollop on a few. 1, 2. We'll put 3 on. Now if you have a larger pan, you can actually put the whole batch on. This will make quite a few. Now it's important you cook them over a low to medium heat. They tend to brown very quickly on the underside. So keep an eye on them there. And you can see they're already starting to rise. And the psyllium husk as well, you can see, is actually made it quite thick. Absorb the liquid. Certain ingredients like psyllium, flax, basil and fenugreek have this unusual ability to absorb liquid around them. Whoa, there's 1, 2 and 3. Don't worry about the mess around the edge there. That just kind of that sets as it cooks. And there we go, these are good to go. Pop these out on a plate now for a moment. Just let them cool down while we make our dressing for the top. Okay. So, I have some peanut butter. Now I'm using smooth peanut butter. Okay, now you can use chunky, but I find the smooth just gives a nicer consistency. Got a little bit of yogurt here. Now this is a soya yogurt. Coconut yogurt actually works really well with this. So that's a Greek soya yogurt, Greek style. I'm going to add in there as well. Just a little bit of agave syrup. And the smallest drop of sesame oil. You don't go heavy with this. This is just a drop. This stuff is potent. So give that a bit of a stir, just a little whisk. That's our sauce there, like a peanut cream. So what we're going to do now, we're going to dollop it onto the pancakes. This is lush. Total comfort food. And they're classic combinations of banana, peanut, ginger. They work really well. And one more ingredient I have here. I have a little bit of a sweet chili sauce. Just regular sweet chili sauce. Now, you don't want to go too heavy with this. Just a few drops. This can be quite potent as well. And the heat mightn't be for everyone. It's a bit heavy, but I'm sure it'll be grand. And now for our garnish, I have here crystallized ginger. Just a little bit of crystallised ginger, a couple of thin slices of it. Just brings out the sweetness. And then I've got a couple of salted peanuts, just to add another bit of interest. Finish it off, just a little bit of mint. And there we have it. Banana pancakes with crystallised ginger, sweet chilli, peanut cream and mint. For more information really on any food reuse or any waste, go to mywaste.ie.